before this video does start, I just want to say if you guys could quickly leave a like and sub. Literally takes 1 second. We're so close to 4,500. We literally need like 60 or 70 more subs as of the recording of the video. But let me guess, you've been playing this game now for about 2 weeks and you still haven't completed the game. Well, guess what? I'm going to show you guys the best ways to basically level up in this game. By level up, I mean just complete the entire game like fast, so you don't have to worry about what rods to get, best locations, what to do next, what fishes, what this and that. I'm going to explain it all in this video, so you don't really want to skip through the video because you might miss it. You might miss some important bits if you just skip through. So I suggest watching it from now until the end because there's going to be some really important things. So everyone starts off with the training rod. Now mine has unbreakable because I did do a video where I tried to catch Icinade using the worst rod in the game. So if you want to go watch that video, we card up now, but I suggest watching at the end after this so you know what to do. Right, so with this rod, you're going to want to catch a couple of fishes because it's going to be this quest guy. So you want to go to this guy right here. You want to get a quest from him. He's going to tell you to catch about 3-4 fishes, I'm pretty sure. So you want to catch the fishes right here. Doesn't really matter anywhere. Just catch that. Then complete all of his quests. It's only going to be about 3. Once you guys complete all 3 quests, all you guys that you want to do is go up here and buy the carbon rod. Now, you don't want to buy any other rod. You just want to buy the carbon rod. Just this one. Don't worry about the fast rod, don't worry about the lucky rod, none of these. Literally get the carbon rod. And if you can't get that because it's too hard, then all you guys can do is upgrade to either plastic rod or training rod, but I recommend going to carbon rod first. If not, go to plastic rod. Once you guys got the carbon rod, now you guys want to get the steady rod. You don't want to go to magnet rod. It's kind of it was decent at the start of the game, but there's just better ways to level up throughout the entire game. So the steady rod's gonna look like this. Okay, sorry about that. I had to rejoin again because my internet was just really laggy. But basically, you guys want to get the steady rod after you purchase the carbon rod. You don't want to skip to magnet rod, as I was saying. You want to go for steady rod first. It's just gonna be a better alternative because with the magnet rod, you guys can only get bait crates. Now it is good, but if you guys want to progress the game fast and you don't want to take too long on getting it, just go straight to steady rod. Trust me, go straight to steady rod. I'm going to show you guys the location of steady rod. Now many of you guys probably already know this, but for those who don't, I'm just going to show you guys quickly what to do to get the steady rod. Okay, so from Moosewood, you should see Roslit Bay just straight ahead. If you don't see it above your thing, literally just go straight. You'll see it, you can't miss it. It's just straight. You don't go anywhere else but straight. And once you guys are on this island, you just want to jump over that cliff. Not like how I just did it, but yeah, you want to jump over this cliff and you're going to see it right there. So here you can purchase the steady rod for 7,000, and this is where it gets a bit tricky. So here's gonna be the steady rod. Don't bother purchasing the rapid rod, just the steady rod. So once you guys have the steady rod, you guys want to go enchant it. Now it has to be night for you guys to enchant it. While I show you the location, I'm also going to talk about what enchantments to get on it, so you guys are not a bit clueless on this. Okay, so I would recommend getting any luck on the rod because if we have a look at the rod, it has really good KG. It has decent, it actually has good resilience, decent control. The luck is a bit bad and the lure speed is not good. So I recommend either getting hasty or any type of luck on it. So divine, luck, hasty. You guys can even go for control if you're not really too sure on like your skill. I recommend getting hasty or any type of luck. So here it's going to be the statue of solitary, and all you guys want to do is literally just go to the front of it. Don't do a whole 360 like I just did. But now there's no point in me showing you guys the full-on thing because it's not night, but you won't miss it. It's just as soon as you go down there, you're gonna see it. So it's right here. You're gonna just go through like this guy came through. You're gonna purchase the ticket, hold E, whatever you're playing with, to go down. And now we're gonna get to the really hard bit. So you're gonna need about 110,000 coins. Now you may be wondering, how am I gonna get that? Well, in my other videos, I didn't really explain that. I just skipped straight to it. So for this thing, you want to go to Forsaken Shores. Now this is the best new area to farm like coins in. I recommend going here. I'm obviously showing you guys the quickest ways to complete the game because I know some of you guys don't want to grind it out too much. So this is the quickest way that I know for someone who's been playing this game for like almost 200 hours, almost level 200. I know what I'm doing, so just trust me on this. Let me cook. Alright, once you guys are on Forsaken Shores, you want to go up this hill. You don't want to fish there or anywhere here. It's going to be kind of mid unless you want to go for your bursary. So I did make a video on how to complete all of these if you want to go check that out at the end. Okay, why am I getting mad FPS drops? Okay, on this bit here, I would recommend fishing with the mythical rod or the aurora rod. Now you also may be wondering, which rod do I get? Now it's all preference. So the mythical rod is going to be good to get straight away, but the aurora rod is going to sell more and it's cheaper if you don't get the aurora totem. So with the aurora totem, it's going to be 500,000 with the totem, and the rod is 90k, so it's gonna be 590k for that. So if someone spawns the totem in, buy the Aurora rod. If you don't, then just get the mythical rod. But the mythical rod is going to sell for 4.5 times the amount if it has the mythical mutation on it, so that's really good. So here, to get the max amount profit, steady rod until you get the mythical rod. Now it's going to be a bit hard, but you're gonna have to grind. This game is really grindy. So like this place, it's super easy to get mythicals. If you go into our stats, we got 361 mythicals. Before this update came out, I only had about 170, so we caught almost double of that just here in like what, maybe 6-7 hours of fishing. So once you guys got the mythical rod, I'm going to show you guys the location of that, but it has to be in a merchant. So it's going to be anywhere on Roselet Island, Moosewood, Sunstone Island. I'm going to show you guys the location. It's going to be on Moosewood. Okay, now I'm a bit stuck, right? Like, what is this parking? You guys can't park here. You guys want to go back to Moosewood? So at this point right now, you guys should still have steady rod until you guys get mythical rod. You just want to keep fishing there. Now you guys may be wondering why do you not go for colossal squid and stuff. These are the really easy mythicals to get, and they sell for about 3k, 2-3k with no like mutations on it, and they're super easy to catch, super easy to get. Whereas the colossal squids, they sell for 7k each, and they're harder to get, and they're just rarer to find. These are really easy to find. So once you guys are at Moosewood, the area is going to be either on that end there or this end here. Oh, he's actually here. He might have it. Hold on. No, okay. So this is what the first one's gonna look like with no rod, and the second one's gonna have Midas rod, and the third one's gonna have mythical rod. So like, I don't really know the odds, but it's like 1 in 3 chance of getting the mythical rod from the merchant. So you guys can just keep service skipping. And you may be wondering, why don't I get the Midas rod? It's cheaper, it's like 70k. You don't want to get that because with 70k, you guys can just save up another 40k and just get the mythical rod. The Midas rod only sells for 2k, and by the time you guys get another 110k, you could have probably bought the King's rod. So it's just a better way of getting faster throughout the game. There's no point in getting the Midas rod. You might as well go for the mythical rod, as it doesn't really make sense. From this point on, now you're wondering, okay, so I've got the mythical rod, I know where to fish. Now what do we get? We get King's rod or the Trident rod. So it's going to be preference again. So King's rod is going to be good if you can get someone to unlock the door for you already with the 5 relics you have to spend on your own. And King's rod, you guys can just buy that like without any help. You don't really need to do anything. But Trident rod is going to be overall better than the King's rod because it has an ability of getting the Atlantean. That's also 3.5 times the amount, and it has an ability, right, where it like stabs the fish and temporarily like freezes it, so you guys can get your like percentage bar up. Whereas the King's rod ability is literally just 10% bigger fishes. Its resilience and control is pretty high. So I would recommend going for Trident rod first, not King's rod, but it really depends on the situation you're in. So I'm going to show you guys the location of both of them. And if you want to see how to get sea mines fast, I have made a separate video on that, so you want to go check that out after this. First, we're going to go to the Trident rod, as that's the furthest one away. So you want to have a GPS, which is going to be literally over here, over this little cliff right there. It's going to be somewhere on the floor, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, so it's right here. GPS was only 100, but it's also going to be a bit pricey to get the diving gear. So if we search up diving, it's going to be this one here. It's going to cost about 15k. And I'm also going to put my super flipper so I can swim faster. So we need to get our GPS out because we have to go quite a far way. Okay, so you just want to hop in your boat, and from Moosewood, you want to go to minus, hold on, let me think. So it's behind Sunstone. Yeah, okay, so you guys want to go to Sunstone right here. You want to go from Moosewood, you want to go, and you want to go straight to Sunstone Island. Okay, I found it. It's right here. We went past it a couple of times because I'm kind of stupid, but it's going to be at these codes right here. So it's minus 769 and minus 3111. Remember, here's where you're going to buy the diving gear right here. Okay, and once you're at the bottom, you want to go this way. You want to go right, because if you go left, that's where you get the reinforced rod. So you want to go right through here. Remember not to touch the sea mines, otherwise they will one-shot you until you have to do all of this again. From here, you want to go take a left, and you're going to get up to like this type of pocket. Yep, and once you guys are here, just want to swim over to that island, and you want to complete the Desolate Deep right here. So sea mines can be found using crab cages, and the rest is just fishing here. So once you guys are here and you want to set your spawn, you just want to go over to the merchant at the top. So this merchant at the top is going to let you stay here, so you don't have to keep like setting your spawn. So just talk to this guy right here. And to find the Trident rod, you're going to need 5 enchant relics for this. and 150,000. Okay, it's quite pricey, but it's really good. So if I equip it for you guys now, wow, what a beautiful rod. I can't lie, it's like the best looking rod in the game. But from that cliff, you just want to jump down, go over here. It's gonna be quite a tight squeeze, so yeah, you just want to, I don't really know how to explain how to get in here. You just gotta like kind of find your way. Yeah, so through here upwards. Okay, we're kind of stuck right now. All right, straight up, and it should be here. Okay, so this is where you're gonna need the 5 enchant relics right here to put them in, and then this door's gonna open, and the trident rod's gonna be there to claim for 150,000. So these are the stats on the trident rod: 20% lure speed, 100% luck, 0 control, 0 resilience, and 6,000 kg. So I would recommend getting steady, hasty, or control on the rod, because the luck is really good and the kg is really good. It just needs any type of resilience, control, or lure speed. So hasty and any type of luck. And now I'm gonna show you guys the location of the king's rod. Okay, and to get out of here, you just go to this mirror right here, and you're gonna get spawned to Sunstone Island. From Sunstone Island, all you want to do is just get your ship. I recommend getting the jet ski. It's 50,000, but it's so fast. It's the fastest boat in the game. So Statue of Solitary, so that's going to be right next to it right here, literally like 50 meters away. And from here, you just want to jump onto the ladders like this. And it's night actually, so I can show you guys the enchanting. Also guys, if you haven't seen my latest video where I'm going to be trolling noobs in Fish, make sure to go check that out for this video. It's a pretty funny video. Like, they was pretty bad at the game. So over there is going to be the enchanting, and right here is going to be the king's rod. So I already own this item, and the king's rod stats are literally right here. So lure speed is minus 45%, luck 55, control is good, the resilience is good, and the kg is infinite. So this is one of the best rods in the game to catch big fishes alongside trident rod. But since trident rod came out, trident rod's actually the best like catching fish. Since trident rod came out, it's the best rod to catch big fish. So on the king's rod, you want to get hasty or any type of luck. I've got control on mine because it does like half of the bar, so I don't really, it's like free fish basically. I'm never gonna lose a fish from that rod, so I use that. And on my trident rod, I also have control because I'm kind of bad at the game, so I kind of need that. I know all the stuff, but I just can't catch fish for my life. Right, now that you got even one of those, the next step is getting the last and final rod, which is going to be the destiny rod. Now this is the destiny rod right here, the best looking rod in the game. No one can tell me otherwise. It's like, this is a really good rod. So with this rod, you guys can complete your index, but before you get the destiny rod, you're gonna need 80% of total complete. So I'm gonna show you guys the location of that now. So you want to go to Statue of Solitary and Mushgrove Swamp and go straight down the middle. There should be like an arch. Yeah, so right here, here's the arch, and you basically just want to jump like that. Boom. You want to talk to this guy, he's gonna say blah 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 blah, and 80% index. So once you guys talk to him and get 80% of your index done, it's gonna cost 250,000, really pricey, or like 260k or something like that. But if you look at the stats, its luck is 250%. Okay, so on this rod, get resilience, control, or any type of hasty on this, because the luck is really good but just no control or resilience. Basically got all the rods in the game. There's only one really left, which is the no life rod, and we just crashed. The no life rod, I haven't got this rod myself, but you're gonna need to get level 500 for that, which is gonna be really hard to get. So the ways that I would recommend getting the no life rod: doing a lot of crab cage like farm, because that's gonna give you like 20-30 XP per. That's like the fastest way to level up in the game as of now. Using that method, it should take you probably up to like 2 weeks. I'm saying 2 weeks of grinding straight crab fishes like daily. It's gonna take a really long time, but I don't even think it's like that good of a rod. It's just like a no life rod to like get the players like playing, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know. But once you guys all got all those rods, you're probably thinking, how am I gonna get so much money like you? I basically got 1 million. If I didn't spend money on videos and stuff like that, I would have like about 1 million, and if I didn't gamble, I'd have about 1.5. So you guys want to get this amount of money, and you want to complete your index, and you want to know what the best crates are, and you want to know this and that and that. So we're going to start off with the fishing locations. I already showed you the first one at the beginning of the video, which was the Forsaken Shores, but the second best fishing location is actually going to be the edge of the map. So if you don't know what I mean, is you want to go from any direction, from anywhere, and you just want to go to the edge of the map. So I'm going to show you what I mean. And maybe you're thinking like, why the edge of the map, why this or that? I don't know if it's a myth or not, but I've catched more colossal squids there than I have in the entire game. I've caught about 10 of them there in about one session. That was crazy, with no added luck, No, nothing. What would also help is the Aurora event. So it's going to cost 500,000 for a totem, which is really, really pricey. I don't recommend getting it until you have all the rods in the game and everything completed. Okay, so you're at the edge of the map. So you want to go a bit less, so around here. And you literally just want to fish here. So I've heard it's like the deepest part of the ocean, which is where colossal squids are going to be. You want to fish here at night. There's not really a point of fishing here at like day. They more spawn when it's foggy at night. You may be wondering like, okay, so if we can't really fish here, then where else should we fish? So to a area which is going to be snow-capped island. So this is also a good area at night because more colossal squids spawn there, but you guys can also fish here in the day. I've caught some colossal squids during the day, I'm pretty sure, over there, but you guys can fish either here or there. It doesn't really matter where, as long as you're there. That kind of rhymed. A lot of where and there's, but you get the point. Here, yeah, you want to go through this little like ice and you want to take a corner, so you don't, oh my god, we're gonna crash. Basically, okay, there's already people there, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you guys, leave a like and sub, bro. Like, I'm helping you guys so much. Yeah, there's a whole party of people here. So here's where you want to fish. Even if we turn on our fish radar, there's going to be a chance of getting the mythicals here. There you go. So fish radar, so the glacier fish is going to be all in this little box there, and epics over there, but it doesn't really matter about that. So it's going to be anywhere here you guys get the colossal squid. I have caught 2 back to back here. Yeah, that's crazy. I have made a little short on it and a full video, so if you want to go check that out, make sure to go watch that. So the best baits in the game are going to be, okay, so I'm going to explain what they first mean. So preferred luck is the fish you're trying to get, and universal luck applies to the fish you're trying to get and all the fishes in the game. So the best ones would be like weird algae, deep coral, because I guess 50 plus resilience. If you're using like the destiny rod, I would say the super flakes are pretty good. It does minus a lot of resilience though. Magnets are pretty good. That's 200 plus preferred luck. Those type of baits are the best, especially truffle worms as well. Truffle worms you can get from like geodes in the Desolate Deep for 600 each, or volcanic geodes, which you can also buy. Now, if you don't want to farm in those locations, you guys can also farm in Icinade pools. So Icinades aren't going to be too expensive, but they're not that hard to get as mythicals. And once you guys have done all of this, that should be pretty much it. So at this point, you guys can just grind out the game, wait for the new update. I will make a leaks video, so if you guys want to watch that when it's out, it's going to be about pretty good stuff. You don't want to miss it, I'm telling you. You guys don't want to miss it. You want to go watch that after it's out, probably today or tomorrow, most likely today though. If this video did help you guys out and you got any more questions, please make sure to leave them in the comments. Make sure to join the Discord server down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.